Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where last episode we went slightly insane and decreed that we're going to put together the Mongol Empire for them. So we've got our work cut out for us, especially since we have no claims. We can declare 0 wars right now. Oh boy. So that's going to be exciting, for sure. Our wife died. I don't know that we care all that much, except we do need a replacement spouse. And honestly, we kind of want someone who is old, who is not going to give us additional children. Wait, no, we don't care about that. We're on primogeniture. What am I talking about? We should just go for, like, claims or something. I don't want matrilineal. Can we search for claims here? Yes. Any claim. Okay. A lot of these people are going to be in our realm. We need to search outside our realm, ideally. Is there not a way to select outside your realm? There was in CK2. I'm not immediately seeing one. Exciting. Well, we definitely want non-Lambakana. That's for sure. And where are you actually located? In Jarkand. Jarkand is within our territory. Okay, what claim do you have? This kingdom. This kingdom is there? That's within our territory. This isn't helpful. Okay. I think we're just going to marry... I mean, it's fine. It's fine. We'll do that primarily for the piety. We will be needing a good amount of piety. And, of course, that is so that we can get some good use out of sanctioned loopholes. Now, we do need to continue working up our prestige. There's no doubt about that, because we want to change our ruler from this guy over to... Who was it? This guy? I think it was this guy. Let's actually take a look at all of our children, though. And let's make sure that that's the one that we want to go for. Now, of course, we don't necessarily care about these absolutely youngest of children. Particularly... Well, actually, it would be kind of like... this guy-ish onward? That's a big age gap there. Okay. That's not tremendously useful. Yes, let us bury the hatchet. We did finish constructing a fortress in Kyle. Perfect. And we are, of course, going to not grant that to a low noble, but rather start building military camps. Great. So we are very close to getting our claims going. That is also wonderful for us. Our hook on this guy will soon expire. He's a vassal in our realm. We could just demand conversion. In fact, he'd just accept that. We wouldn't even need to use the hook. Okay. I don't think we care about his hook, then. I'm just going to get rid of that. I think that's irrelevant to us. Yeah, the hook expires. What else are we going to do with it, though? In all honesty, not much. So a lot of these constructions are getting close to being upgraded. That's fantastic. We're also getting close on standing armies and on cranes. So that's also really, really nice. Spread scandalous rumors. What could go wrong? Do wish we could declare wars, but alas, we cannot. The rumors were rejected, and that costed us 150 prestige. Oop. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. That hurts. That really does hurt. We're going to need a lot of prestige. And losing 150 of that is tough. So, I mean, realistically, our next life, we want to go for August, right? I mean, that would get us accomplished forger to go over here. Forced vassalage CB is a good one. In fact, that's incredibly good. We should probably go for a diplomacy tree next. Do we have... Is this Sun Diplomacy? No, he's Intricate Web Weaver. Okay, we can grab our sanctioned loopholes for now. That's fine. And I want to go through here. Amateurish Plotter. I didn't really set these up. Charismatic negotiator. Fascinating. But I don't think we can designate a female heir. I'd have to check on that one. Astute intellectual. That's learning, which is not, I think, a huge priority at this point. Elusive shadow. Not great. You know what we could do? We could go for one of our younger children, like this guy here. He's currently rowdy, which isn't the best. He's in a martial education as it sits right now. Do you have anyone who would be potentially better suited for that? This man here, he is already in a diplomacy education. That is fantastic. I'm going to send him to university. This guy, he is going to become our designated heir as soon as we have the prestige that we need. Wonderful. How long until we can host a feast and call a hunt? Next year for both of those. In fact, just a couple months. That's not too bad. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Because I think we definitely want to go down the August tree to get ourselves as much prestige as possible, as quickly as possible. Because we're going to need the prestige for the forced vassalization CBs. But we want to get the forced vassalization CBs as quick as we can. So I think our goal for the rest of this life is to invest here to get 1,000 prestige so that we can designate our heir. And once we have that, we can buy these claims. That's fine. However, if we were... Who is this? This is our new heir. He could keep the trait paranoid. Do we want him to have paranoid? I mean, he's technically not our heir. Yet. Diplomacy -1. So probably not. He could become ambitious. That's a good trait. Or he could become sadistic. I think we're going to make him ambitious. Fantastic. So, if we buy this claim, this is with piety, so that's fine. We buy that claim. And now we can declare a war and press that claim, right? That'll cost us 250 prestige. So we definitely need to make sure that we have our affairs in order before we do that. What's going on here? Our spy master is stalking our brother and friend. So we would kill, who is this? Our spy master? Yeah, we would kill our spy master. He's pretty much going to die pretty much no matter what, I think. A prowess challenge. This is available because of our diplomacy skill, and we're going to take it. I acted in defense of Surakita. You all saw it. So that, of course, means we need a new spy master. But, I mean, the old spy master was apparently a problem, so that's okay. A fortress has been constructed in Korkai, as well as a couple of other locations. Now, we can't build anything in Korkai as of yet. Time to crack open our secret stores. Fantastic. That puts us up over 1,000 prestige. So, you know what that means. It is time to designate our heir, not you. It is time to designate our heir. And that'll be this guy. He's a genius, and he's curious. That gives him +1 learning. He is lazy. Hang on. Is this the wrong son? I think this is the wrong son. We want this son. He's patient, just, ambitious, curious, and a genius. Yes. We're going to designate him our heir. Fantastic. That is absolutely wonderful. It's going to make some of his siblings upset, but they don't actually seem to be too upset. So that's great. 160 prestige, and we are going to call a hunt for another one. Fantastic. We are also able to construct in Madurai, and so we shall. I don't want to replace this duchy building. I want to upgrade it. There we go. Perfect. 22% chance of death here. Who is this guy? Our half-brother and friend. No harder to handle than a jilted courtier. Indeed. We gain Friend of Animals. Okay, plus some prestige per month. We'll take that. That's fine. Now, we are going to die relatively soon-ish. That said, we're whole of body, healthy, and we have an iron constitution. So we might last a while, actually. That's fine. Let's take a look over here, see if there's anything to construct. The answer is not yet. And so, it is time to go to war. We're going to declare war on this man. And we are going to gain this emirate. Fantastic. And let's go ahead and rally our troops. How about right here? Sounds good to me. How many troops are we actually going to need? Not many. Like, by the time our men-at-arms get here, we'll have way too many. So let's let this tick on forward here. We already have way too many troops. Yeah, let's not be rivals. There we go. Men-at-arms have shown up. I want to make sure that that's all of them, actually. Yep, that's all of them. Fantastic, or at least the ones that matter. And we're going to put men-at-arms and probably around 20,000 troops over on this side, and then we'll disband the 47,000 over here, although... Yeah, I thought so. We want to have these guys over here. I mean, it's not a huge deal, but we want to have our knights over here. It's very awkward to try to get them all moved over. I wish there was a Move All Men-at-Arms button in this screen and a Move All Knights button, or even if they were combined. I mean, Knights raise with the Raise Only Men-at-Arms button, so that sounds good to me. So we're going to send these guys over to here, and we're going to begin our sieging. We did finish a fortress construction, and where was that? In a location that we can't construct. Okay. We will be able to construct in all of our locations once we finish up cranes, of course. And sappers are going to be very, very important for us as well to further reduce our already ridiculously low siege time. Okay, we have a daughter. That's fine. We got some household savings. That's also fine. Okay. I just want to see how quickly we siege this. This is a level 1 castle. Insane. Absolutely bonkers. Okay, down we go. These siege speeds are just crazy. Absolutely nuts. So standing armies is going to be in about 19 months. That will allow us to get another men-at-arms regiment, as well as embiggen our men-at-arms. So that will mean that we are even more powerful in terms of our sieging. And of course, when we embiggen our men-at-arms, we're going to be getting a unit of these guys. So that'll be fine. And we're going to come on up over here. This isn't their capital, but it's close to it. Okay, this guy became a charismatic negotiator. This is not our heir, this is the other guy. His stats aren't as good. And there's no other wars that we can declare right now, but this guy's actually sieging us? Nope, he's decided not to. Okay, that's what I thought. So we can construct over here, and so we shall. We'll max out our military camps. Perfect. This siege will be done very, very shortly. Focused reading, huh? Learning +1 or heresy? Honestly, we're going to take the piety here. We're going to need it for those sweet, sweet claims. Wonderful. So a Liberty faction was created against us, not like we care. As soon as we're done with this siege, we're going to go siege their capital, and that should put an end to this war. I think. Or very close to it. Our sister died of old age. Fair enough, but she is not whole of body, healthy, and iron constitution, so there's that. We must stop the villain behind this. Actually, I don't even care to find out what this is. That did indeed end the war. Fantastic, and we'll disband that. Nice. So, did this guy become our vassal? I believe so. Let's see here. We have too many held duchies. So we definitely need to hand one of those out. And let's see, that should be this, I think? What duchy is it? Is it you? Yes. Yes, we need to not hold this one. That belongs here. So, this guy's a little upset at us. Because we claimed his title and declared war and were humble versus arrogant and liege holds de jure duchies and too many duchies and absolute crown authority and no alliance as clan vassal and Theravada is evil and yeah, he's not very happy with us. We're going to give him his title back. All we wanted was the territory. So that improved his opinion of us quite a lot, actually. We're going to send him a gift. That'll only get us 45 opinion, but that does bring it up to 60%, and we'll roll that. See how that goes. Excellent. He did convert. That is glorious. Next up, we're going to buy a claim over here. 500 more piety. Yeah, it's quite expensive. It is quite expensive. There's no doubt about that. But we are going to press our claims. That guy had a claim there, but we're going to press this claim because it's much better. We actually can't afford it. We're going to have to wait a bit. I accept. Fantastic. Let's come on down here and do any more constructions. We'll lose some stress there. Sure. We did just finish a task, and I'm not actually sure which one. It was a cultural conversion. There we go. Wonderful. Anything we can construct. That's a negative. I'm going to spend the less prestige. Thank you very much. I don't want to spend prestige at these things. That would be very helpful if we didn't have to spend prestige. Farewell, my vassal. Okay, so we're going to raise up our troops somewhere around here. We're now a famous reveler. Okay, sounds good to me. Okay, this guy died. I'm not sure we care. I think that's pretty irrelevant to us, all things considered. We'll go ahead and ransom our prisoners. Not like we care about cash at this point. Like, we're making an unreasonable amount of money now. And that's going to get even more unreasonable here in about 4 months. So there's that. A lot of these have finished up their constructions, but not all. Actually, a lot of these are still upgrading. They'll be done soon, though. And that's fine. A faction targeting us has disbanded. We need to get our prestige up to 250 before we can declare this war. And that's fine. Of course, he'll be there. I do not want to be gaining stress right now, necessarily. Actually, I don't really care all that much, but if I don't have to, I would prefer not to. We're going to take the piety here. We will need new piety. And we're going to grab Scholar. Now, what does that actually do for us? Well, it is virtuous to Theravadan, so it gives us a piety per month. As well as a bunch of other benefits that are completely worth mentioning, but I'm just not going to. A lot of those benefits are quite good. Cranes will be done in 44 days, allegedly. And then standing armies in 4 months. Monthly prestige plus 10% would be really good. And we should probably go for that next. Everything else here I feel like isn't super important. Sappers, plate armor, both of those are very good. Don't get me wrong. But I think we're going to go for Ermine Cloaks next for that sweet, sweet monthly prestige. So there's cranes done, of course, and that means that we can spend some cash. I'm going to pause the game here, and there is a reason for that. Okay. We're going to spend some of this cash down and get what we can get done here. Wonderful. Anything else that we can do for constructions? That's a negative, and we're going to come up here and declare this war. Fantastic. Raise up our troops. They're going to attack this capital as soon as the men-at-arms arrive. They'll show up eventually. Fortress has been constructed in Jaffna. So we definitely want to construct upgrades over here. There we go. And let's make our way on in. We're not going to catch these guys. That's okay. We'll see where they decide to go here. I mean, we have too many troops here for sure. We can come on down over here and upgrade our bailiff's office, and so we shall. Look at that. We're at minus 3.0 with 73,000 troops up. Now, this isn't our maximum amount of troops, and they're standing armies. We actually just captured her heir there. Okay, sounds good to me. So yeah, standing armies finished up. Sappers is exposed next. That is perfect for us. By the time that's done, Ermine Cloaks should be done. And we can then go to plate armor. And then after that, I kind of don't care. I mean, Renaissance Sod is good. Promissory Notes is good. Court Officials is good. Rightful Ownership is kind of mediocre. I'm actually surprised we're not going to catch them here. Yeah, we're not going to catch them here. Maybe we'll catch them up here, but I kind of doubt it. Levying squares have been constructed. We also just became obese, which isn't necessarily great. We can't lose weight. Okay, I'm a little bit surprised by that, but sure. I'm definitely surprised that we can't lose weight. Are we no longer obese? No, we are. Okay. Very awkward indeed. Well, we're going to head up over this way. And if we happen to catch them, great, that'll end the war. If not, we'll siege up here and that'll end the war. Yeah, I know we probably could have gone back here and it would have been faster, but... Our player heir became a Grey Eminence. Magnificent. We need to get him married for sure. Now, he's already a genius. What else do we want to get in there? Let's definitely look for inheritable traits. I mean, pretty is nice, but it's not amazing. I would like to see, like, Herculean, but unfortunately, such a thing isn't evident currently. I guess we'll have to go with this. Not ideal, but it'll do. Fortress has been constructed. Okay, let's come on down over here. And we will begin working on our apiaries. Fantastic. How are things going up over in this location? I mean, we're falling behind a little bit, but that's fine. We're just going to go siege. It won't be a big deal. There was another fortress that just finished up, but I don't see an available construction. Okay. Oh, it's because we're low on cash. That would do the trick. Okay, well, we're just going to siege this on down. Never mind, we're not going to siege this on down there in a different realm. We're going to siege this on down. Fantastic. So that's great. I mean, we're going to make some progress working our way up through all of these duchy-level realms. In fact, we're going to make our way up pretty quickly, realistically. That's definitely going to be pretty quick. So this will end this war, and that's good. We'll go ahead and end that war. There we go, and disband our troops. We are low on prestige now for another war, but that's fine. We are, I think, immediately going to go on a pilgrimage here. And we're going to go for probably a long pilgrimage. Yeah, we're going to go into debt very briefly here, but that's fine. I don't mind. We can't ransom any prisoners to immediately come out of the debt, so we're just going to have to wait for a month tick here. It's not a big deal. More fortresses are being constructed. And, of course... Trading piety for prestige. I want both piety and prestige. Yikes. I don't like that, but that's what we'll have to do. So these guys are likely the next location to go after. They're a duchy tier realm, so that's convenient for us. These guys are going to be slightly more efficient. They're a kingdom tier realm, technically. And we can't buy a claim on a kingdom. So that's the thing. Ooh, now this is good. This is really good. Perfect. So with that, we're going to go ahead and buy a claim on this guy's duchy. Fantastic. And we're going to declare that war. It is, however, time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to continue our inexorable expansion to build the Mongol Empire for them. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.